All right, my bad. I keep getting interrupted. But yeah, like I said, if you slack off with your running prior to your PFAs, you will not pass. They barely let you run in boot camp. You will get to do running like maybe once or twice a week, and that's it. Sometimes a majority of the running is done indoors. There are no outdoor running whatsoever. Yeah, there's not. So just keep that in mind and do your best. If you're bad or at push-ups and sit-ups, then that's something else that you need to work on, because you are going to be required to do a certain amount for your age group. So you need to look up PRT, Navy standards, and find out what your specific requirements are for your push-ups and sit-ups in your time run. If you do not know how to swim, I recommend that you get to a pool and learn how to swim. A lot of people got sent home, did not graduate because they could not pass their swim. There's particular swim techniques that they want you to do. One is the backstroke. It's very simple now that I have accomplished it. You will have to jump off a 10-foot platform into 12 feet of water. There are Navy SEALs in that water that will rescue you if you do not know how to swim, but it is required of you to do it. They will give you an opportunity to take swim lessons prior to you jumping off that tower if you don't feel confident. They will separate you and just give you lessons. Once again, that pool is in the same area of where you first got. So you would have to walk a mile from your ship to the pool every other day if you don't pass your swim. And it does get frustrating because if you go there and you don't pass, it's like you have to come back again and again and again until you get it. So practice swimming now. I never swam in 12 feet water before, so that was a new experience for me. The instructors there, some of them are assholes, but that's just their mentality because they're Navy SEALs. They think they're the shit. So be it, That's not what you're there for. You're there to learn. They will instruct you how to do the technique properly. And when they feel that you're confident enough to go do the actual swim test, they will tell you to go do it. If they don't feel like you're ready, they won't push you. It's a matter of respect with them in that pool. You need to be respectful to the rules and guidelines, and that's it. That's all. For those that are shipping like around in the summertime, you should be okay. I got walking pneumonia really bad because I was going back and forth to swim lessons and out in the freezing ass cold after swim. You don't get a blow dryer to blow dry your hair. You're walking around with wet hair. And for me, I had a weave, so it took additional time for my hair to fucking dry. And it just sucked. And swimming is tiring. Swimming tires you out. And you still have other shit that you have to do with your division. And that's it. That's all. Let's see. So that's it for like the qualification aspect of it. So if you don't know how to swim, if you're afraid of water or whatever the case may be, you need to get it together now because it'll just help you out in the long run. They will teach you if you don't know how to do it, but if they see that you're not putting in an effort, that will piss them off. It took me about actually, I had to go to swim lessons about maybe 3 times. I never jumped off the platform, only any of those times except for the one time that I tested. And that was the day that I was like, enough is enough. I'm tired of walking up here every other day in the fucking freezing cold. It's still like layers of snow everywhere. I'm tired of dealing with the people that I have to come up here with, because not everybody is pleasant. I was just tired of, at that point, I was just tired of having to go to swim lessons. I love the pool, I love the swim, but it was starting to get frustrating. So that was the turning point for me. I said, I need to get this down packed and do it, knock it out. In which I did. I did swim lessons about 3 times. I was sick for like a week. So I had to, when you're sick, you can't do shit. You have to either stay in your bed and that's it. You can't do any type of physical activity. So I was down for about a week. Once I was okay, I went back to swim lessons and jumped off that damn thing, surfaced up, and I did what I had to do. You have to swim about 50 yards. Like I said, there will be Navy SEALs in the pool. They'll tell you where to go, when to turn, and finish. It seemed like it took me forever to get to finish, but I did it. After you do your backstroke swim, you have to do what's called a prone float. Prone floating is a little bit difficult. It's a little tricky. If you don't feel comfortable holding your face underneath water for a long period of time, it will be bad. I really don't have a problem with it. I just focus on something and that's it. I had the technique down. It was just a breathing issue with me. So I took a lesson in that. So basically they test you for the backstroke swim and they test you for the prone float. If you don't pass the prone float, you have to take lessons with that until you get that. And you test every time that you take lessons. So if you take a lesson, at the end of that lesson, they will test you. If you pass, and that's it. You're done. They stamp your little hard card and you don't ever have to go back to the pool again. But if you fail, you will have to come back another day and do the shit all over again. With me, once again, I was tired. I was like, I can't do this no more. I'm tired of coming up here. And I just, I am connected with God, like, hey, like, we got this. God was speaking to me. That was it. And I did it. And, the instructors were really pleased. They were happy with me. And you appreciate their help. Even though they're assholes, when you pass, like, and you've been trying for a moment, you appreciate their help. And they want you to pass at the end of the day. They don't want to see you fail. But if you're not putting the effort in, they are not going to mess with you. They'll kick you out of their pool, and that's it. And come back with a better mindset and better effort, motivation to pass. That's it. So that obstacle was conquered. But there's other people who don't grasp it as quick. I was lucky to do it on my first time. Others had to come back. The test in itself for the prone float is that you have to be prone for 5 minutes, but you do surface back up. You're allowed to surface back up and take a breath, but you immediately go back down underwater and try to hold your breath for as long as you can. Do that over and over again for 5 minutes without like panicking. And that's it. Like, and you're doing it in 12 feet water. So you can't hold on to the wall or nothing. Like, it's just you and that's it. If you pass the 5 minutes, and that's it. So that's all I'm gonna say about the swim qualifications for boot camp. Then you start moving on to other stuff. I think in week 4, you get to do shooting. Yay. And basically you will be working with a 9mm pistol and a 12-gauge shotgun. Whoop, whoop. It's like a 2-day course. Actually, is it 2 days? Yeah, it's a 2-day course. So you will be working with freaking fake guns. Not fake, because they're hooked up to lasers. So they're they're fake, but those are your practice guns, and then you get to do the real thing like the next day. And when we got to the real thing, I was like freaking out because I'm as much as a thug I think I am, like I hate guns, like I just do. So for me to hold a gun and be like, this shit kills people, this is whack, like this is what killed so and so, this is what killed so and so, and I'm holding this, like it felt weird to do that. But you shoot your targets, and that's it. I'm gonna end it here, and I'll continue on with another video. Bye.